What's going on, guys? It's Unknown Player here, and today, once again, we're going to be going over the latest Destiny news, and there's some pretty cool stuff to talk about in this video. So Bungie have made some announcements and talked a little bit about some of the things coming up for the game in the near future, and of course to look out for. So the first thing they mentioned is of course a recap in the stream that went on yesterday. If for whatever reason you missed it, they did a Cosmodrome Winter Tour. I did make a video yesterday which is a full recap of all the gameplay and information you want to know from the stream in case you missed it or if you want to recap it. So that video will be in the description. And also another video I made which is all about the Yellow Wing Sparrow, which is a pre-order bonus. So two videos to watch in the description in case you missed the news yesterday. So something else I mentioned briefly yesterday was that Gamescom is the next reveal that Bungie are holding for Rise of Iron, and there they're going to be focusing on the Crucible. So Gamescom, if you don't know, is a massive trade show, very similar to E3, that takes place every August in Germany. So this year the event runs from the 17th till 21st of August, so make note of those dates. There'll be a ton of news and new gameplay coming out of the event during that time. And like I said, Bungie will be hosting their own reveal stream from Gamescom, so they will have a massive presence there, unlike E3. So what they announced is that there's going to be guests from all around Europe appearing on the streams and showing off and talking about Rise of Iron. And what's awesome is that one of their guests is actually going to be my clan, which is Peasant Guard, as you can see on this list, in addition to a bunch of other guests. So me and the other guys in my clan are going to be appearing on streams talking about the expansion, which is pretty cool, and it's a really awesome opportunity. Make sure you are following me on Twitter, and I'll be tweeting out close to the date when we're going to be on stream and all the details you want to know. And if you saw the list of all the guests, there'll be a load of other guys doing streams as well from all around Europe in different languages and different communities. That's pretty cool. So expect a ton of new Rise of Iron stuff coming out during the week of Gamescom, which once again is the 17th to 21st of August. So like I said, the focus in Gamescom is going to be the Crucible. I'm assuming it's going to be playable. They haven't announced it just yet. There's going to be a new mode, new maps, and also features. I think the best guess right now about the new mode is going to be called Arsenal, which is something that's been in the game database for a very long time. Like even before Taken King, the mode Arsenal has been in there. We still don't know what exactly the mode could be, or if that's even going to be the mode. It could just be left over, and it could be something entirely different. But we know there's going to be one new mode that's going to be showcased at Germany, and it's been described by Bungie employees as really fun. So it's probably something that is less serious and more of just a fun game mode to mess around in. There's of course also going to be brand new maps and new features, which is definitely the most mysterious thing. I think we're all waiting to find out if there's going to be custom games or private matches or map voting or like a ranked playlist for competitive, but it's definitely the biggest mystery about Rise of Iron right now. But the fact they use the word features, it definitely signifies it's going to be something interesting that we've never seen before. So the next bit of news is that we finally got a little bit more info about the PlayStation exclusive stuff coming in the Rise of Iron. So a Twitter user called Havoc83 was actually emailed something about the PlayStation exclusive gear, and it's this image you can see right now. So as you can see, it's PlayStation exclusive PvP multiplayer map, questline, and reward. There is a ship that we can see at the top of the image. I'm kind of hoping that that reward they mentioned isn't just that ship we're looking at right now. If it was, it'd be kind of anticlimactic because it's literally just the Fatal Vision ship, just in the blue PlayStation colors. But I guess we have to wait to find out. Funny enough, there's been no mention of any exotic that might be exclusive to PlayStation users. Of course, every single DLC or expansion, or even something like the April update, there's always been some exotic. But so far, there's been no mention of any exotics, so maybe that's kind of meaning something. They would probably put it on this poster if there was, so maybe that means there's no exotics that are exclusive in this expansion. I personally think it's very likely that there will be some. No idea why they haven't mentioned it, but we're going to have to wait to find out if there is any. One interesting thing they did say at the very bottom is that it's a timed exclusive until the fall 2017. Maybe that kind of confirms that the next big content stuff is going to be happening in fall 2017. Of course, we get that every single year because fall is the kind of refresh, and we get a massive new bit of content. And every single time the old PlayStation gear has become available to everyone, it's been around the same time as something else larger dropping. So maybe that kind of signifies there's going to be something big happening in fall 2017. Very likely to be Destiny 2, but of course that's just in terms and conditions, so we don't know exactly what's going to be going down. The final thing I want to talk about is something pretty funny that Bungie kind of teased on their blog post, and this is kind of pertaining to future content that we're going to be seeing eventually further down the line. But of course, on Bungie Day, when they celebrated their 25th anniversary, they held this massive kind of presentation, this group meeting, where they talked about the future content of Destiny and basically the franchise in general. As you can see by this image, there's a bunch of Bungie employees pretty much talking about the future of Destiny. Funny enough, they blurred the screen because obviously what they're showing there is probably Destiny 2. That is my guess. I'm fairly sure what's on the screen, whatever they've blurred, is going to be Destiny 2. We have heard before that it is unlikely there'll be any more expansions for Destiny before Destiny 2, so I think that is what's on screen, and it's most likely going to be some kind of sequel to the game. So pretty funny is right there in the open, but just blurred for us. You can also see Pete Parsons, who is the new CEO of Bungie, holding a real-life version of that massive Rise of Iron axe, which is pretty awesome. Now, one quote they did give, which is of course very vague and just kind of teasing about the future, They said, all week long, we're plotting and scheming about some of the things you'll experience in a long enough timeline. During every presentation, I sit and think, I can't wait to show this to the community, and I'm auditioning for presenters for future streams. Today, I'm opening a slightly translucent window into our world. Over time, that window will become more transparent and less pixelated, but I can't wait for that. The future is bright and hopeful, as it always is in Destiny. So there we have it, most likely an image of Destiny 2 or some future massive expansion right there in front of us, but it's blurred, so typical in the Bungie teasing fashion. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, rounding up all the latest news for Destiny. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section about everything I've mentioned today in the video. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.